Hello again everyone, Rick Davidson here, game career coach helping you get paid to make games for a living. One thing that people ask me is, if I don't know any programming, how can I succeed at making video games? Often how that manifests is they're saying, what programming language should I go off and learn? I'm like, wait, why do you need to learn a programming language? And the answer is usually, so that I can make games. Here are some alternatives. And I say this to all of those out there, all of you people watching right now, that are like me, who didn't come from a programming background. Maybe you don't know programming. I'm terrible at programming. But I know that, so I have strategies to still succeed, even though I'm not a programmer. Okay, so option number one, if you're crap at programming or don't know programming yet or still learning it, option number one is create a game using a visual scripting language. So you can find plugins for Unity, for example, Playmaker. You can make games in GameMaker, the game, Construct 2. You can make games in Unreal Engine, Unreal 4. And all these engines have the ability or the option for you to use a visual scripting language. That's a great place to start. And I would start there and make a game. And it's not going to have the depth of features that you could have if you're an excellent programmer. It's going to be constrained within the realm that you're working within. But you can still make a game and start getting excited and start getting momentum, which is very important. So that's one thing to do. Second thing to do is to outsource. And this is going to require a little bit of money up front and a little bit of risk. But I know a lot of people that are going and spending, $30, $40, $50, $100,000 on their education, hoping that they come out and know how to do a thing or two. And they hoping to come out and getting a job. So an alternative to that, or even if you've done that to protect your investment already, is to go and take $1,000, somewhere between $1,000 and $5,000. You can start with as little as $1,000 and outsource. And there's a skill to doing that. You don't want to, you need to do some planning and make sure you know what you're doing and get some coaching and some input on how to outsource. But you can totally go to elance.com, say, this is my design. Make sure you design it out first and have a pretty good idea of what you're trying to achieve. And go and outsource it. Find a small development outfit. And usually they're from countries such as China or India or Vietnam or countries in South America or Eastern Europe, where you can go out there and connect with them. And you can absolutely make a game by outsourcing. You still need to be driving it. You still need to be the game designer. You still need to be the reviewer. You still need to be giving feedback and input and setting the creative direction. So you get to be the maestro, the conductor of the orchestra, and you have other people do it. As opposed to if you're the programming indie, then you're right down in the trenches doing it all yourself. Okay, that's two options so far. A third option is to find a partner. To, whether that's people within your circle of friends or to find people online and to get there and say, this is very important. This is the value I bring. I'm a great designer. I'm a great artist. I'm really good at managing. I'm great at QA. Whatever it might be, you need to have a skill or something useful that you bring to the conversation. You say, I'm looking for someone who wants to partner up and do a fun hobby project and see where it goes. You don't want to get there and make it sound too heavy. And people, if someone's already got mad skills, it's not very likely they're going to partner up with you without you paying them. So you're going to find people who are early on their journey as well, maybe someone who's going through some sort of programming degree or has just finished, and find them, partner up with them. You can find them on Facebook at the Indie Developers Facebook group. You can find them on Reddit. You can find these people, in a bunch of different places on forums. So go see if you can partner up with people, and it's also a great way to practice your collaboration. So there's three really great ways that you can start making video games with zero programming. Zero programming right now, right today. And dive into it. And some of them are going to require a little bit of money. Some of them are going to require a little bit of communication, but all of them are going to require dedication and hard work from you. And that's what I'm always preaching, is that if you work hard at it, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. If you work hard at making video games for a living, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So hopefully this video has served you. If you have any questions at all, fire them my way. I love hearing from you guys. I love answering your questions. I love being useful. And I love seeing people who are following their dream of getting paid to make games for a living.